going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're going to be spending a real day in the life with the Samsung Galaxy S20. Now, a lot of you are probably a bit more interested in the S20 and the S20 Plus versus the Ultra because the price difference is so huge. So today we're going to spend the day with it, and you guys are going to see everything there is to know about how to use this phone and how it performs. But today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. You might notice this car over here. That belongs to my boy Marquez, MKBHD. Today we're going to be spending a day not only with me, but with him as well. So you guys are going to be able to see how he uses the S20 for a day and be able to see how two different users kind of handle the phone throughout the day. So for those of you who have been interested in seeing Marquez do a vlog or something, this is probably as close as you'll get. So let's go meet up with him. What's going on, man? All right, guys, so we got our boy Marquez over here. We're going to be spending the day with him. He's got his S20 and I've got mine, so let's see how it goes throughout the day. Yeah. So of course, once we got in the studio, we immediately started talking about the S20. All right, so Marquez, you have the, what is it? Cosmic blue?
Yeah, cosmic blue.
I've got cosmic gray.
But it's got like this shimmery, like if you put it in the light at the right angle, I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's got like some rainbow type of looks sometimes.
They're liking that prism effect.
Yeah,
you know?
They're into that. I mean, it's not as crazy as the Note 10 from last year, the Aura Glow, but I think
good, though.
It looks pretty solid.
You don't get that on the gray version, though. This is just pretty solid.
That's clean.
How does it feel to actually hold it in the hand?
Okay, so like you, I just came from the S20 Ultra, which is gigantic.
Yes.
So this feels like a compact phone to me, and I know it's not actually a compact phone, but that's the first thing I noticed is it's smaller. And then from there, it's just familiar Samsung. Like, I'm not shocked by any of it, so
right.
It's pretty easy.
It's weird because I feel like this is the perfect size.
Yeah.
It's not the size I'll ever use. I never opt for the smaller phones, but it does feel perfect in the hand. And what's nice is, like, if you're someone who rocks a case, you throw it on here. Unlike the Ultra, this doesn't make it a gigantic phone at all. Like the Ultra with a case, you try to put that sucker in your pocket.
It's a little much.
It's too much. Like,
yeah.
You happy to see me? It's just not. It's not a good look. But this one, case or not, it feels really good in the hand.
Yeah. First of all, I've had like random issues where my camera app. Let's see if I can get it to do it. It'll like just crash if I open it.
From the lock screen?
Yeah, from the lock screen. Maybe it'll stop. Maybe if I restart the phone, it'll stop. But I took some 30x photos earlier today.
30?
Yeah, 30x. So,
that's hilarious.
This is full on 30x, and I was trying to figure out, like, obviously the 30x is better on these phones than most phones. I was like, oh look, Judd's here, so I took the 30, and then I got the S20 Ultra and took the 100. And we were trying to figure out, is this creepy? Is this like identifiable?
You know, I do feel like you intruded a little bit on my moment with the cars.
30 is pretty
The 30 is solid. Like, that looks good.
Yeah.
Now, it's crazy. That was when I was recording my intro for this video. Hawkeye over here caught me in the act.
Just doing a camera demo, you know? Just keeping it real.
Applicable.
How you do it. But yeah, no, I've had random crashes. I don't know why. Hopefully
Are you seeing anything with autofocus being an issue still?
It's been fine for me. I've had like really early, I took it out of the box and I started messing with it and I was like, oh, is it just as bad? But it's been fine. Okay. I've been happy. What about you?
Mine's been a little shoddy.
A little jumpy or?
More so when I'm trying to take a photo, it just wouldn't focus on the subject. You know how we have like...
Close focus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to still not be amazing at close focus. And I've had mixed experiences with a lot of phones at close focus. But like, with the Ultra, I would go up to something like as far away as like you and me right now, not even like really close, and it would still be back focusing, which is like bad. Weird. So I haven't had that problem with this phone.
All right. That's dope though.
Yeah.
I was like, what's he gonna show us? Oh, it's me.
You wanna go downstairs, see the
man.
See the spot?
You get to see the spot for the first time.
Warning, it's probably pretty loud in that like annex area because of all the construction. But once we get in there, you'll see it.
While the S20 is different from the Plus and the Ultra, they'll honestly be the same overall experience. It's just a matter of bigger versions being incrementally better at certain things.
There you go.
This is...
If you close the door behind us, it's already like kind of impressively quieter.
Oh, wow.
We have a pool table. It's red and black. Shocker.
Is this a new one?
Yeah, we just got this.
This is a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's like a full-size regulation leveled competition table.
Are you serious?
It's pretty sweet. It's red and black, but like, yeah, it's gonna look great and actually work. This is a good ultra wide test too, because you can see like twice as much stuff when you switch from like the 1x all the way wide like that.
Oh yeah.
And there's really not much distortion, like all the way over here, straight lines.
Yeah, the corners are solid. And have you used the Plus yet?
I have one, but I've been dailying the
20,
regular
right?
size S20, yeah.
Because I hear the depth sensor on the depth lens on the Ultra isn't.
I don't think it does much. If it were to do anything, that would be for like AR stuff and portrait mode.
Samsung is pretty big on the AR stuff with like the doodles and
yeah.
whatnot. Not that anybody
exactly.
uses that at all.
I'm not buying a phone. I'm not spending $100 extra bucks on the bigger phone to get the doodles just right. Yeah, that's not me. So if you are that guy, get the Plus. But yeah.
Do you think there's any, besides that, do you think there's any advantage for the Plus over the regular besides battery life?
Right.
I mean, the screen, yeah.
Yeah, bigger screen. You're already getting a pretty big screen. I know we said it's compact, but that's a big screen. I think the battery is the bigger gain on that phone. 4,500 milliamp hours.
Versus 4,000.
That's a pretty big jump.
I feel like the extra 500 won't translate that much. Like you might get an extra half hour on the screen on time with the Plus.
You know where it would help? If you're in 60 hertz mode.
Well, of course. But
because if
there's
you
no
really,
going to 60 hertz.
Yeah,
man.
I don't want to do it, but like, let's say you need a full day. Like you're about to go on a road trip, you forgot your car charger, you're not gonna charge till you get the hotel. 60 hertz will get you like 30% more.
You can do all these battery saving things. Like you turn things off if you want, but honestly, I think we both agree 120 is just the way to go.
If you're spending this much money, you should get a higher refresh rate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, guys, unless you're looking for something particular like more battery life, a bigger screen, or a few more capabilities from the camera, the S20 is a really safe bet if you're looking to save some money and not spend well over $1,000.
This is cool. They just put this furniture here. That's kind of nice, actually. Maybe we should get some of these.
These will be good for sound too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You won't try to ask Bixby?
Get Bixby Vision, figure out what that is. There's no way she doesn't know this. Oh my God, Bixby, just do it.
Lots of permissions.
Oh my
God, you gotta update.
Update Bixby.
Bixby, you had one shot.
Bixby finally updated and I ran it through there again. It thinks it's a hat, actually. It didn't really read, I mean, all it had to deal with was that logo.
Okay, so it couldn't pick up on it at all.
It didn't really pick up anything. I give Bixby a shot every year and
it does this, right?
It does this.
Yeah. Seeing Marquez's new spot was definitely cool, but it was time to get to work and start some shooting. Okay, so while Marquez is going ahead and getting his B-roll, we shot a little bit of something here. It looks pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty sharp though. But I don't think the average person is gonna look at this and say, oh man, this video is too sharp, not crazy about it. So video-wise, we're seeing a lot of those Samsung qualities where things come out pretty sharp, but the overall image is solid. Let's give you guys a battery update. So it is currently 12:10, and we've got 71%. Let's actually check with Marquez once he finishes with this scene. So what are you looking at in terms of battery life right now?
Right now, I'm pretty low because I got super heavy use yesterday, 46%.
Oh, okay.
So I'm giving it a full, like, not caring what happens day. And not charging at all.
So you don't charge your phone at night?
Sometimes I don't. So if I get to like the end of the day and I plugged in on the way home from work and I'm at like 90%, I'll like not charge at night and I'll start the next day at like 70% or something. And then just see how it goes. Yeah, some phones change my charging habits. If I have a phone with fast charging, I feel like I charge less and then I'll just like juice up real quick sometimes.
It's interesting to see how different people, charge their phones. Me, I need it at 100%.
Overnight
yeah,
charger?
100% in the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
What's your screen on time like?
71. Last 334.
You're at 334?
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
8K video right now.
You can't even get a wide. You have to be like way out there.
And this is the telephoto, right? So you have like no lens options at all.
Yeah. If you shoot like regular 4K or steady, then you have to be. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. 4K.
Yeah. 4K is
4K 30.
30 always.
30. Oh.
Always.
Interesting.
Dying breed here.
Same. I can't believe it's a dying breed, but it's the real ones, man.
Now, I'm really curious about what everyone else's charging habits are like. Marquez has definitely surprised me, but let me know how you guys handle your battery with a comment down below. But as you guys saw here, video is definitely solid on the S20. It's not going to beat the latest iPhones in terms of quality, but you do have access to 8K, Not that you'll ever use it, honestly, but you'll also get super steady video, which honestly has been one of Samsung's best video features for a while. There's definitely some solid quality on the video side of things. I don't know, for some reason I'm having trouble with the face unlock. Marquez, do you use face unlock on your phone? No? Just a fingerprint all the way?
Yeah.
Got it.
Because it's just it'd just be optical, just your like,
there's no
image.
real security behind it, right?
Yeah.
The convenience of face unlocking is nice, but when it's hit or miss like this, kind of defeats the purpose. But after working for a bit, we had to take a quick lunch break, and this is where I always appreciate how great Samsung screens look. Watching content is enjoyable, even on the normal S20, because it's still a 6.2-inch display, which is plenty large, but you almost take it for granted thanks to the compact form factor. And honestly, that's like the best of both worlds. You get a nice big screen that can easily fit in your pocket and in your hand. So what do you see yourself as? Like a power user, normal user?
I think power user. I use my phone a lot. On a heavy day, I'll have like 6-7 hours screen on time if I have to charge during the day. Right. That's a lot. So
what do you spend like a lot of that time doing? Like, are you just like emails or?
So there's a lot of social media, there's a lot of email, and there's a lot of navigation and maps on heavy days. So like Waze and Google Maps and stuff like that. That takes a lot of battery because that's screen on the whole time.
GPS.
That's GPS. That's like, if I'm in the car, it's like Bluetooth streaming to the car also. It's just a lot happening. So the radios are all lit up, and I feel like you get a pretty good idea of how well you can really drain it. But I don't game much.
That's like maybe the biggest difference.
That's one of the power user things.
I'd say I don't use it for anything that's really power consuming outside of like gaming heavily. Like I won't do emails or anything like that because I hate typing on smartphones.
Yeah, I'm mostly just like managing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Star.
Right.
I'll get back to it later, but yeah. Does the hole punch bother you in the games? There's no controls over there, right?
No, I wouldn't say so. Even a game like this, Injustice, not all the games kind of carry over to the hole punch. They kind of stop right under it.
So it's fine.
So it's fine. You know, it doesn't really bother me.
I was playing Asphalt, which is like a really bright, colorful game.
Colors
but
all
like,
over.
You still kind of notice in the corner of the UI, there's like the hole punch. And you're not looking at it because you're looking at where you're going, which is in the middle, but
you still
every
kind of
once
see
in a
it.
while,
Now, Marquez and I are definitely power users, meaning we stay on our phones quite a bit more than the average person and really push it in different ways. But it's pretty safe to say the phone can handle whatever we throw at it. And with that 120 Hz display that we keep drooling over, it makes the experience even smoother, whether that's normal navigation through the phone or even in gaming. So something we haven't done yet is actually use the camera a bit more for just regular photos. So Marquez has interesting stuff all over the place, like these Tesla Roadster die-cast cars. So this is like the perfect subject. Not to mention the man has a flamethrower over there. We can make use of that too. Now the cameras are a bit different on the regular S20 compared to the S20 Ultra, but from what I found, doesn't mean you're gonna get a bad quality photo or anything. You're still gonna get really good stuff. Look at this. So this has like some crazy depth of field over here. So you can clearly see like the car tire and headlight is in focus and it rolls off as you continue. So it's like a really shallow depth of field. I believe this is like a 1.8 lens. And for those who don't know what that means, you'll get a lot of that background blur when you try to take a photo of something. So let's try and see if we can get some more shots of this guy. Now, that was one of my biggest gripes with the Ultra. The autofocus was pretty bad for me. And let's see if the autofocus is any better on this guy. Oh, boom. Let's do a live focus shot. Those are my favorite. Boom. The edge detection, kind of fails a little bit over here. But for the most part, anybody looking at this photo is just gonna see a really nice, clean photo. Now, let's see, the shadows were an area with the S20 Ultra that I felt like just looked a bit too dark. Contrasty shots are cool with me, but for this one, I feel like it's not that bad. Overall, it feels pretty contrasty, just like the S20 Ultra, but I honestly don't have too many complaints about the way this came out. Okay, so just going around the office, taking pictures of a bunch of different cool things that I'm seeing. Actually, look at this little, what is this, a Model S or? Yeah, it's a Model S, right? Okay.
That's gonna be a dope tech video coming up pretty soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we kill this?
You can show it.
All right, guys, so you saw it. Marquez might actually be making a video on this, so if you want to see that, I'll be sure to update this video whenever he drops it. I'll put it in the description for you to check out. But from what I've seen, this thing is nuts, y'all.
It's dope tech, man.
All right, guys, so we spent the day with Marquez. It's been pretty dope being able to see all the stuff that he's working on. You guys are gonna have to check out his video. We actually did a little collab on his review, so I'll have that link down below in the description. But, my man, thanks for having us out. We gotta do it
Yeah,
like
a little
this
elbow
now.
bump. You know what it is.
But guys, check it out, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So then, it's your average consumer. Peace.
Awesome.
All right, now I can put this case back on.
Safety first.